So you have a Oklahoma Joe Bronco smoker. You know, this is the Pro, you know, where you have the Pro, the smaller version. But here's something that you will need, a pan. Because when I got mine going, I was excited to use it. And, I mean, I won't try to remove it right now because it's definitely kind of stuck. But smokerhardware.com, I found this on Amazon, but it's a drip pan because this thing is naturally gonna leak. That's the clean out port at the bottom, but as you can see, I have gunk in there. And then you can see on the surface right here is where it started overflowing, staying in the concrete. So I got this is a 10-inch pan, and obviously I can't just pull it out. I would have to tip the smoker, and the smoker is in the process of getting fired up, so I don't want to go ahead and do all that. But this thing, you know, you can just easily tip it and remove it, even with your foot. Tip it with your hands, remove it with your foot or something. But it's gonna keep your carpet safe, and best of all, it's not gonna go flying away. It's just gonna slide left or right. You know, someone tips it or whatever, pushes it. But smokerhardware.com, that should work out well for this smoker. I mean, on these, on my Highland, I believe it's a Highland, I do have the drip pen right there, and another drip pen right here. But for this bad boy, it's gonna overflow. It's gonna, you know, all those juices flowing from the meat or whatever else you have on the surface, it's gonna overflow. And that smoker, that pan right there is the best. They have larger sizes, but I actually didn't measure the circumference of this drum. I think it's like 20, 22 something, but I just went with a 10. I just needed something to kind of block it off so it doesn't like stain the surface. And I mean, as far as quality, this thing it has some weight to it. I mean, it's not quite a brick, but it's definitely not cheaply made, and it's stainless steel, so it's not gonna rust on you, you know, from the weather outside. But that little thing right there, that overflow little catch right here that you can clean out, you can see the little thing, you can pop it off. It's definitely gonna overflow, and you're gonna have a stain, a mess on your concrete or whatever surface you have this smoker on, your porch, back porch or whatever. But yeah, I picked that up and I'm happy with it. I will say though, I mean, whatever residue is in there is actually from leftover stuff. So this is the first time I'm actually using that, and it's gonna be in place. But I won't be putting any meat on. I won't be using this for any meat. I don't want to touch the grill. Yeah, it's not hot. But you can see around the perimeter right there. That's the only place that I put some high temp sealant, some black sealant. And I noticed it's driven from one of the screws. Like you can see that screw right there. I'm not sure if it's that, but it has several that kind of holds the upper from the bottom surface. Kind of mates those two surfaces together. So I probably need to dab some more on there so it stops dripping out that side. Because when it drips, it's gonna come down these holes right here. It's gonna come down these mounting holes. Actually, here's the one. You can see the drip stain right here. So whenever I get done, I gotta put some more sealant around this one. It's like right there, the culprit is right there. So yeah, overall, I'm happy. I was supposed to get black. I was supposed to get a black one to match my Longhorn smoker, but it didn't. It came as orange, and I was like, whatever, I'm not returning it. Additional stuff that I got, let's see. Might as well just do a tour out of this. I think these are some caddy stuff. I forgot what they're called. Probably ripped this, I don't know, something roll wheel heavy duty locker lick, whatever. I ripped the labels off, but these things are awesome. I I got 2 bags in there. You can see the bottom one, the mesh of whatever type of wood. And then in this one, I typically store, this is an empty bag. I usually keep an empty bag whenever I get done, just so I can empty out the grill when I clean it up. But in here, there's 2 bags. There's a full bag at the bottom, and then there's a half bag of charcoal. It can obviously hold 2 bags of charcoal. Oh, there we go. Zoom. That should be the name of it. But this thing is awesome. It has wheels on it. Yeah, there you go. Wheels at the bottom, and it has a rubber gasket on it, so it seals. I live in the Pacific Northwest, and this thing never once got wet. The contents in there. Granted, it was kind of covered under the, you know, partially covered under the covering of the grill, because I was able to fit it on there. But yeah, give some credit to Made in the USA. But yeah, you can see it. It fits a lot of content. So, and the lids, they just kind of snap. This is my goodies. Let's see what I have in there. I got a lot of stuff in here. I got pots and pans. I got strings in case of high wind. I got a fire extinguisher. Got lighters. I got a starter. I got gloves. Yeah, this is my accessory, grilling accessory. I just keep it covered so the kids don't come out here. I got a Weber or lighter thing. I got some cleaning stuff. I got a drip pan. Got a spray bottle with whatever I'm drinking. That's usually whatever I spray on the meat. Ooh, I am in the red and exceeding it, so I just lost track of that. I've actually done that a time or two where I've definitely exceeded the red, and this thing has held up immensely. Yeah, you can see I need to clean that surface off. That's why I put it in there, but I'm gonna let it taper down a little bit. If you look right here, well, it's kind of filled with crud now, but it's kind of warped. I did get the extra exhaust stack for this guy, but I removed it. You can see where the line was because I wanted to put a cover on there. It wasn't fit unless I punched a hole in it. I did get that barbecue mod, so you can see the second shelf right there. It kind of works. It's very tight. Trying to get stuff on the back side of this one, it's very tight, but it holds a lot. And then this, I put dual thermostats on there so I can see the temperature. What else is there? This firebox, I don't normally use it, but I use it every now and then for like corn and potatoes or something. I installed a Yeti bottle opener because I don't really use this side, so it stays relatively cool to the touch. Maybe not, but you shouldn't be touching it. And then if I have to put my bottles there real quickly, I can put them there. I mean, that's a quick rest because it's gonna warm up, or it could break the bottles, but I just put them there. I might remove them and just leave the screws in there to plug up the holes or whatever. But, and then, like I said, this is my Oklahoma grill. And then I got my my Camp Chef out here. This is a 2-burner Camp Chef. My wife tends to use this a lot more than I do. In fact, we were just doing our kitchen, and she had to come out here and do some cooking because all the appliances and stuff were removed, disconnected for countertop installation, new appliances and stuff. So that stays covered up. I need to get a cover for this. I need a cover, and then I have a second grill grate where you can put like drumsticks and stuff. And it's like a 3-piece top. I'm gonna get a second shelf on this side, so I have more shelf. And then this gasket is torn, so I'm gonna go Oklahoma Joe and see if I can get those replaced. This thing is lighting up nicely. Yeah, I showed on the last video, if you put some kind of blower, smoker, You know, like I have a Milwaukee 18-volt blower. You put it down here, it's gonna funnel all that air, come up under there, and it's gonna get that shit going. Pardon my language, that's charcoal going real fast. What else we got? We got 6-piece Hampton Bay, I think. Dining table, really nice. It has some spring to it. Let's see. It has some springiness to it, which I like. Neighbor got me this. It was definitely not unplanned. When I picked up this table, it was definitely not, I was definitely not thinking about this because this was in the house, but yeah, it has worked out nicely. Life just has a way of working out. And then this is it starts with a K. I don't know what it, I don't remember the name, but this table has worked well. We got a lower shelf where I store additional accessories and some butcher tape or paper, butcher block paper, pink butcher paper. That's what they call it. Yeah. All my little accessories here, spray, little choppers and stuff. You can hang something on this side if you wanted to. And then it has storage underneath. So this is that 3-piece Bronco set, the drum smoker set. Lighter fuel, I'll never ever use that again. If you want to saute, I don't know, whatever, veggies or something. This grill box for the Highland. I bought this, but I had made my own. I don't know if you saw that. And then, oh yeah, so that's the picture. So I guess they sell this thing, but I need some additional clips to make it work. And then I have my little portable smoker or grill, electric grill in the back, like picnic or something like that, just take out. But this thing has worked well. You got you can put a small padlock on there. You'd need to, of course. I have a cover for it, but it got ripped, so I put some kind of tape on it, and then the tape melted and left this kind of residue on there, so I need to clean it up. Let's see. You got some seating for the family. You got some umbrella. This umbrella has worked out well. It has this little solar lighting up top that charges those little LEDs that you see. Kind of works out well at night. I usually take it down in high wind conditions. I got to clean up all that ladder stuff and that black stuff in the back of stuff that I'm working on the house. Usually the kids' pools are here. Our pool is here with the slide that goes into it. The thing that they never drive, I think they have too much. What else is going on? We got a golf course here, a 4-hole golf course. Yeah, some kids' toys in the back. Little fire pit thing, and then not charcoal, but gasoline one. Thing I like about this one, you can actually change the head, cant it or lower it, whatever you want. Yeah, that's about it. This video turned into a lot more than what I intended to be, but let me show you real quick. You can't really see it, but beneath this grill, there's a charcoal basket that I created. So when I get done, I just kind of shake it apart, get all the ashes out, and I'm able to salvage whatever charcoal is unburnt. I'll show you more clearly on this side, so you can see it. You can see all the basket I made down there with stamp, I believe it's called stamp metal or whatever. Yeah, stamp metal, stamp sheet metal or whatever. But I created my own with wire, just cut it out, and it has worked perfectly ever since I've made it. The one that's over there, the one that I showed you in there, it's kind of, it sits a little bit too tall, so these grates aren't sitting flush on the little lips that's inside. So like right there, they're not sitting flush, they're kind of elevated. So sometimes you have to create your own. This thing is going down. This thing is still in the red. Granted, I just opened it, but I mean, full backstory. The first time I got this and they said, hey, break it in, man, I lit a fire in there and the entire bottom. In fact, maybe I should remove this bottle. This entire bottom was completely like peeling off, and all I did was sand and repaint. You know, sand with my pneumatic die grinder and repaint with high temp heat. And this thing is looking, it has not really seen a chip. And then there's a couple pieces here that I touched up, like right here. Actually, I removed this cover. You can see, I removed this cover right here and kind of did the underside of it. This is like a surface where you can keep stuff warm because it's like flat. But yeah, right now, let's see. I got some drinks. Looks like I need more. But yeah, I'm trying to throw some food on the grill. But mainly what I wanted to show you was that drip pan beneath this thing. And so far it's working out well. Anyway, let me always say like, comment, don't hit the thing.